Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
I got Jerel McNeal here. I got John Henson here. My name is Greg Waddell. We are live on the Field of 68 after dark. We already talked Michigan State. We talked James Madison. Now I want to ask you guys about some of the biggest names in college basketball, some guys who have exploded onto the scene this season. I want to start out west with USC's dynamic point guard, Isaiah Collier. He looked great against Kansas State. He looked pretty darn good tonight. He followed up his breakthrough performance in his debut with 19 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds tonight, 6 for 11 from the floor, and had a three-pointer to go with it. This kid looks like the real deal, man. Like, I don't want to go too far ahead of ourselves here. He's 2 games into his college career. His game just screams NBA point guard to me, though. Like, I just see the next level stuff immediately with him. John, is it crazy to say that's where this kid is headed?
Yeah, I mean, I watched the game. I actually YouTubed him after I watched the game. Let me see this kid. I mean, he's got the shoulder separation moves. He's got the big body. The biggest thing that I see with him is he makes his team better. I love that about his game. And USC is going to be really good with him on the court. He's shooting, like 70% right now with the 3 he made today. I think he's shooting 40% from 3. He's getting 4 or 5 assists tonight. He's that guy, man. He'll probably be a top 3 pick. He won't be there long, but I love what I'm seeing from him. And it's good to see people live up to expectations, man. We're so used to everybody letting us down. I love what he's doing, man. Him and Boogie Ellis is going to be one of the top backcourts in the country.
Absolutely, and just going off what John said, man, I think the first thing that kind of made my eyebrows raise up when I turned the Kansas State game on a couple of days ago was just like, man, how the kid is physically prepared. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
He's ready. He was ready right away to play college basketball, man. Like he said, he got the shoulders, man. It looks like he already been in the weight room, man. And that dude is he's explosive with the ball in his hands. And he started off. He followed up a really great opening night performance with another good one tonight, man. And the thing that just stands out to you, like he said, is that, man, he's hard to keep out of that paint. He's strong. He can play through the first bump, and he's unselfish, man. He makes his teammates better. I think that was really going to be the biggest question is how all these guys were going to fit together for USC. But, man, it should be a fun year to watch. That should be a really fun team to follow all year.
Jerel, I want to ask you a follow-up because one of the most curious elements of Isaiah Collier's presence on this USC team for me is how would Boogie Ellis respond? I mean, such a productive superstar-level offensive player last season, and it's not always the easiest thing to have another superstar come in, and all of a sudden you two have to figure it out, an older guy and a younger guy. You are no stranger to this from your time at Marquette. You played with a bunch of good guards. How do you think this is going to go as the season goes on and the competition gets tougher between these two?
Man, and that was one of the things that I kind of had in my notes when I was watching them was just I think the biggest question mark wasn't the talent for this team. It was like we already know they got the pieces, and this is not even including Bronny. Hopefully he gets healthy and makes a return. But they got the pieces talent wise. Boogie Ellis was the guy that was filling it up already last year, you know what I mean? And one of the, if not the top scorer, one of the top scorers in the conference and definitely on the team. But I think the biggest question was just how those guys were going to mesh. And, I feel like with guards, and this is coming from my personal experience because I played with really good guards in college and we were kind of the focal point of the team is that, guards have to mesh and learn how to play off of each other sometimes. You got to learn how to get each other shots and get each other in the flow and the rhythm and where each other like the ball on the court. And he like to catch and shoot from this left side. So when I get it there, I'm gonna throw it up right away to him on the wing and see if he can get an easy one. Things like that. But I think that was the biggest question mark coming into it. And early on, they seem like they feed off each other really well and play off of each other really well, man. And to be honest, big shout out to Boogie Ellis, man, because he looked like he kind of cleared in the way for the young boy. Like, you know, sometimes and it's like that, man. For the real ones, it's like that. It's like, man, you see it in practice already. He probably like, shit. I'm about to eat off of it. I'm about to eat off of this because he gonna draw so much attention getting downhill and getting the piece of the paint. Like he probably gonna average just as many points with, you know, just a lot easier shots because you got somebody else to kind of take the attention off of you. And like, you know, it's a fine balance, so they can use that to help each other get open and get going and things like that. But man, it's fitting really well right now, and as long as they keep it going and nobody egos get too big, they're gonna be a fun team to watch.
Yeah, there's it's different stylistically. I don't mean to say this is one for one with the way they play, but I honestly get some De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk vibes from this backcourt where it's like, okay, if one of them needed to, they could go get you 30 any given night. But when both of them are dialed in together, that's when this team becomes totally special. And there was one play, like Isaiah Collier was leading a break. It was like a 3-on-1. Boogie was trailing, and he just knew to slow down. I think he dropped it between his legs, and Boogie took an NBA three. It didn't even go in. But when I saw that happen, I'm like, no, Isaiah Collier gets it, and Boogie is going to love playing with this kid. I'm really excited to watch where this goes. Simple, but kind of loaded question here, John. Is this the best backcourt in the country? Like, can you name me a better backcourt than Boogie, Ellis, and Isaiah Collier?
For the first two games, I mean, you got to name them as the best, if not most dynamic backcourt. Like I said, Collier plays the game the right way. So I think Boogie Ellis loves playing with him, right? He's really a point guard at heart. So he likes getting his guys a rock. And when he gotta go get a bucket, he goes and he gets it done. And he does a lot of stuff on the transition. He's dominant his teammates. So, like, you know, you love playing with guys like that, especially as a big man, man. It gets everybody running, everybody going. So I think USC's going to have a really good year. And as far as Boogie Ellis meshing with Collier, listen, man, we used to say in North Carolina, the winners get the awards and the rewards. So if we ain't winning, then it don't matter. So that's what they got to do. They got to win games. And if Boogie can win games, you got every NBA team literally watching him every single night, right? So, hey, play the right way, score, be efficient, win games, you'll be drafted.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field 68 content.